What is happening, fishers? So the weather in East London has been absolutely nuts. Yesterday we came from a 30-degree plus day, no wind. I'm actually in a t-shirt. I had to wear a jacket coming down to Andrew's house. It feels like another winter's day. So we're going to get a nice little fire going and do a little catch cook for you tonight. We did go down, have a quick throw after work yesterday in those beautiful conditions. I jumped onto a rock called the Island, commonly known as Kashula's Rock, and on either my first or second cast there, could have been my first cast. I got a nice little young black steenbras. I was fishing with quite a small hook and did hook it in a bit of an ugly place in the gills, so he was bleeding out. But needless to say, we actually needed a fish to eat, so we decided to keep that one. A nice good sized one. I think he weighed in just on 3 kilos on the scale. He's about 8 centimeters over legal limit. So Andrew and I decided we're gonna cook him for you guys tonight. Show a little recipe I like for black steenbras. Beautiful, beautiful fish to eat on the fire. Little trick that I do. We're going to get the fire going now, pack it up, get the coals nice and hot. I'm going to fillet the fish and show you a little simple little trick to make a very, very delicious fish. Anyway guys, stay tuned. You'll see some footage later.
What is happening, fishers? Welcome back. To tell the truth, I had no idea that I was coming fishing today until about 4 p.m. I'm feeling absolutely broken from yesterday. We had Ganubi Primary School Fishing Club come and join us, and it was really cool just to get out with the youngins, you know, the next generation of fishers and fisheroos. I think the really cool thing was seeing that they've got some female anglers, some little girls that are into the sport. I found that to be really cool. But I've got a whole new found respect for teachers and what they do. I think we had 10 kids there.
10, yeah. 9, 10, 11.
11 kids, okay. And it was hard work. I was behind the camera most of the time, but I think Dean's just about as shattered as what I am. My body's feeling it today. I don't know if it's old age or having to run after kids. Anyway, we're down at the island today. It's meant to be low tide, 6:07. Island should be accessible.
Not that low,
but it's not low at all.
Tides.
So yeah, we're gonna see what happens today, guys. Very flat seas, but as Dean said, neap tides, so there's not much change in the water height.
Tidal coefficient.
There's the word. So yeah guys, we're gonna see what we can get onto tonight, and we'll check in with you all later. Cheers. Okay, fishers, all I can say is it's extremely difficult to get across here, and even more so in this lighting that Dean is on, and I don't think they would have whistled unless it was something decent. So now I need to make my way across here without losing any camera equipment, without losing my footing, and the rocks are extremely slippery, guys. So I'm going to do my best to get across safely so that we can see what he's got. I honestly and truly just hope that whatever is on stays on. So there's nothing worse than having to make your way across these channels and then you lose a fish. Anyway, I see, looks like it's something. Apparently it's a black, so I'm gonna make my way across, see what size it is. Excuse the little jump there, guys. Ugh.
What is happening, fishers? Yeah, first throw of the evening. A little bit of a swim out to the island. Thanks to Andrew for doing half a swim here to get some footage. This guy gave me a really hard time in front here. Got a bit wet, but we got him out, guys. Another solid little black. Untraceable does it again, guys. That was on a little bit of sardine, actually trying for a little shad. I know it's close season for them, but you're still allowed to catch them and put them back. So beautiful little black steenbras, guys. There we go. Had a good feeling about this evening, and first throw, first fish. Let's see if we can get another one a little later. Cheers.
It's not going like it should be.
Oh, it's full of nap, I'll tell you that. It's definitely going to get going.
Yeah, it's got some flames. I think we're good.
It always makes that noise there.
The next plan, we're going to get stuck into that fish. We're going to attempt filleting the black steenbras. Probably the worst fish in the world to fillet. Yellow belly rockcod, I think, is number one. This could be the second worst, but let's go scratch in Andrew's bags. I know he has the sharpest knife in the world, because mine gets used to cut bait on the rocks and everything, so his knife's never been touched. So I'm going to go run to his back room now, without him knowing, and steal the sharpest knife in the world and get stuck into that black steenbras. Okay, don't tell him. Shh. What is happening, fishers? Just move some of the sticky stuff from it. So he pretty much came out the water at about 7 o'clock last night. It's been in the fridge a bit. It's got a bit of rigor mortis. So I like to just get a bit of the rigor mortis out the fish first. Give him a little bit of a bendy bend. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, let's see how sharp this knife is. So what I do, pectoral fins down the side. You're going to have some fish, Alice. Okay. We'll insert. Dexter, you need to, if anyone from Dexter's watching this, I would love to try one of your knives. Because this knife's new and it's still not that sharp, but I know those Dexter knives are super sharp. Sorry guys, I'm no expert. This is normally Auntie Jen's job. There's probably some chefs out there looking at me a bit skew, but that's okay. You'll see when I get into the bottom end of this fish, it's really got a crazy bone structure. Most of your rock dwelling fishes are quite armor plated because of the area they live in, so I don't slice your face with the end when I come this way a bit. There's probably going to be some guys commenting on doing it the wrong way. You must do this way. I don't know. That's the way it's working for me. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Cape Town Fish Market in Cape Town, the one in Hart Bay, but there you're going to see some proper ninja skills. This fish should be deep fried and be eaten by now. Hey Lally. She's not here for the fish.
Half and half.
Half and half. Maybe because I smell like fish the whole time. I would leave a scale in the worst place ever. Sorry guys, I left a scale there. Exactly where my knife needs to go. Actually two. Okay guys, this is the business end here. There are so many bones in this fish, so we're going to try work around it. You don't get a crazy amount of fish with a black steenbras when you're filleting it, but luckily I do have some mates that the carcass is going to go to. They might make a bit of a fish curry. They boil it up, so none of this fish actually goes to waste. I'll just take the bits I like off. They're going to be super stoked tomorrow when I rock up there with this. Okay, there's one little piece. Not the best job, but not bad for a... Not too bad, guys. Flipping back over. Don't know where Gower is right now, but we actually need his skills here. Well, guys, you have seen Gower on the video. Doesn't say much, but he can fillet a fish like a fish should be filleted. It's crazy to think that my favorite thing to do in life is fish, and I'll probably eat fish once every 4 or 5 months only. Not my favorite thing to eat. I like it sometimes.
I only like it when I cook.
Yeah, no, when Andrew cooks it, it's good. But tonight, guess what? I'm going to be cooking it.
Yeah, it's quite strange to have Dean here and not have me cooking.
Yeah. It will be the best fish he's had all day, though. I promise you that.
Probably going to be the best fish I've had all week.
Even though it's the only fish, but that's fine.
That's why I said it's going to be the best.
Still counts. Okay, guys, I'm really pushing this side. I do apologize. I think my Auntie Jen needs to take me for a lesson. The last time I kept a black steenbras, she was like, please don't ever keep a black steenbras again, because she's not wanting to fillet it. Okay, sorry, left a little piece, but the guys that are going to be making some curry are going to love that. So there we have it, guys. The top part didn't go too badly. I can actually almost see Andrew through it. Bit of a waste on the bottom, but show you why they like the heads and stuff with the black steenbras. Look how much meat's actually left in there. That whole section there is full of meat. So you get a lot of meat. And if, for you, those of you who don't know, I'll see if I can pop this boyke's mouth open. I don't think so. I might have to just... Oh, come on. I'm going to show you the teeth on this. Got some serious teeth. Unfortunately, it's a bit too much. Yeah, I can't. Too much rigor mortis set in. Anyway, if you do ever catch one, please never stick your finger in its mouth. It's going to break your finger, and that's no exaggeration. So pop him into the good old... I don't know why we call them checkers packet, because this is a Spar one, but to me it's still a checkers packet. Sorry, Spar or checkers. 60-60. And there we have it. So we're going to go give this a nice rinse. I've just used the bottom of my famous container. Give these a nice rinse off, get all the salt in off them, check for bones, and then prep him up. There's a lot of bones in here we're going to have to get out. Okay, I'll probably eat these 2 pieces because I don't mind a bit of bones in my fish. Some people that don't like bones, I know Auntie Jen's one of them. So we'll go wash these off and slowly go through him, make sure there's no scales or bones, and then get him flavored up. I'm going to wash my hands, guys, because I'm super slimy now. We'll chat this to you guys again soon. Well done for making it this far through the video, guys. You have won a free viewing of a fire. Anyway, on a more serious note, this weekend coming, Legacy Properties annual charity fishing competition. Please, guys, if you haven't entered, is nice local is lacquer when we call it, starting point in Glen Eden Point, all the way to the rocks to the far left of Gafani. If you haven't entered, please come and join us for an amazing day fishing. All the proceeds do go to Future Roses Daycare Center. It's going to be a great day out, not super strict rules, top 10 edible fish. Male anglers will get prizes, female prize lady for the lady anglers, and junior anglers. So please come join us, show your support. Entry fee, you do get a burger and chips afterwards, and we're going to have a cool time at the prize giving and a little after party. So please join us. Lines in at 4:30, lines out at 3, and prize giving at 6. So hopefully we'll see you all this weekend. I know I'm going to be on the rocks. I've got a crazy amount of mates and stuff joining us. We're going to have a blast, have a jaw. We'll see you all soon. Cheers. What's happening, guys? So I'm going to do a little preparation work now for the black steenbras we've got sitting over there. Letting this surface of the fish dry out a little bit. So the feta, which we're going to be putting on, will adhere a bit better. Got some nice little fresh chilies that we're going to chop up here. Not make it too hot. Another piece that I'll eat tonight, I'm going to throw a bit of extra chili on. I do like it hot. So what we're going to do is these are the tiniest little habaneros that came out my little chili garden. It's the tiniest habanero tree in the world. These were supposed to be chocolate habaneros when I got the seeds. I think they look more like Fanta habaneros now. There's some sort of orange habanero. They are fairly hot. Do a little taste test here. Wow. Give me a second, yeah? It is properly hot, guys. Excuse me. You want a little taste here, Andrew?
I can feel the heat from
Can you feel the heat?
camera.
Have a little piece here. That chili's quite hot, guys.
Ooh, you feel it as it gets onto your tongue.
Yo. I love a hot chili. That is quite hot. I have no clue what this is. Whew. This came off one of my bushes with sorry, my face is getting warm here now. I've got about 13 different chilies together, so they've cross-pollinated. And out pops that guy. Ha! Wow. He's kind of tough. Full of seeds. Yo, I'm suffering. I'm not going to go overboard, guys, because I think that habanero. Oh. Is more than hot enough. Okay, so a tiny bit of chili. I don't think I'm even go as far as the cayens. I don't think we need them. Excuse me, guys. Wow, let's get a cloth here. I don't want to wipe my face. I don't know if I'm handling this too well there. Are you still okay there?
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, wow. Listen, I've eaten some crazy hot chilies in my life, but that's quite potent. Okay. Next we get some of the good old feta. Sorry guys, I'm not a chef, so just excuse my chef skills. Like, me making a bowl of oats is impressive. As you see. Oh, it's super soft.
See guys, this is why Dean normally comes to my house, because I'm normally the chef.
I'm not a chef.
I'll whip these things up quick, yeah. But tonight's Dean's turn to cook.
This is like just to show you that if you have no cooking skills, you can actually cook. Because honestly, I don't. That's why I just come eat up at Andrew's house.
Yes, Andrew whips together the nice fish curries and all the rest of it.
So the feta needs to be like medium, sort of fine, so you can sprinkle it over the fish. You're going to do quite a bit of it, guys. I think one piece is quite a bit of fish here. Actually, a nice big piece. This is quite nice feta, this. This is the probably only time I eat fish, cheese. I'm definitely not the biggest fan of cheese in the world. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't like cheese. But feta, we've got a fish, is not too bad. Oh, this stuff's messy.
Dean's more of a chocolate and monster kind of guy.
Yes, I like chocolates. Okay, sorry guys, I'm going to wash my hands off here quick. Okay, my face has finally stopped burning. So we're pretty much going to have some feta, crazy amount of little hot chilies that I'll just keep for maybe 2 pieces of the fish. I don't know if anyone's going to be that stoked to eat that. So it's going to be as simple as this. As soon as the fire is ready, I'm going to paste a bit of, so I'm just fetching the rest of the ingredients here quickly. I'll paste the bottom fish of the fish, the bottom piece of the fish, the skin, with olive oil, a bit of salt and pepper on the top. It's the only spices I ever put on fish or any meat. Put a bit of feta over the top, a bit of chilies, and that's it. Cook it skin side down for as long as you can. Once the skin gets nice and crispy, the feta on the top will have melted. Get that fire going, get it really hot, flip the fish upside down, let that feta char up a bit. Good fish, but we'll show you that part just now. Well, the fire is finally cooled down slightly. It's still a little bit too hot for the fish. Probably a perfect temperature for a nice steak. But we're going to go through the kitchen, collect the fish and the feta and the olive oil, get it set up here, and then get going. The puppy's coming with for a walk. Come, let's go fetch a fish. Come on, where's the fish? Where's the fish? Okay, they're too lazy. I'll go fetch it. It's fine, I'll do it all alone, don't worry. You're not going to get any. No. Okay, so the fish has come through. I've salted it up and put some pepper on just to dry that surface of the fish out a bit so the feta adheres a bit better. And that's it. Now we wait for the fire to cool down a bit. I'm going to hold my hand there for about 3 seconds at the moment, which I pretty much like for a steak. Probably needs another 5 or 10 minutes. We did burn an excess amount of wood. Sorry trees, but we like fires. Anyway guys, we'll put the camera back on in a few minutes because I'm sure you don't want to listen to me for the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll start talking about things that we'll rather make another video for, and we'll talk about those things then. We'll see you all soon. Cheers. So finally, after a long wait, 5 seconds, I'm happy with that. Funny rule, but it's just a rule I live by. So we're going to pop what I've done is popped a little bit of olive oil just into a bowl. Take a fillet. Pop him in the olive oil, just on the skin. Let's slide the first little fillet on there. Sounds good. Here we go. Quick wipe of the hands. This is where it gets interesting, guys. This gets very messy. Don't want to drop too much of it in the fire. It's still quite hot, battling a bit here. Losing half of it into the fire, but that's okay. This fire is ridiculously hot. Should have probably put the fish a bit closer together, so if at least if it fell off, it fell onto the Another piece of fish. Let's be smart here. Okay, and that should melt into the fish quite shortly as it cooks through. Okay, we're going to leave that for a couple of minutes. Nice thing about nice white meat fish is you can actually see it cooking through the fish from the side. And then right at the end we'll flip it over once that feta has melted in a bit. Otherwise it's all going to fall off. It's smelling kind of good already. We'll see you all soon. Okay, the feta is pretty much melted. I have just flipped the fish over. The skin has stayed behind, which is not a bad thing. The skin is quite tough on this fish. So the feta should be charring up. We'll probably give it a minute or two that side, starting to melt off a bit, and we should be good for go. The bottom side is definitely cooked. I don't want to dry the fish out too much. So I think these smaller pieces are good for go. We might leave this on for another minute. So let's get them off. Okay guys, it can be a bit, if the fire was a bit hotter, you can get it a bit charred up a bit, but that is good for go. I don't want to dry the fish out, nothing worse than overcooked fish. Shame, Andrew's going to have to make a big fire just to clean this grid out just now. I reckon a minute or two and he's good for go. I think he's good. I reckon he's good. I'm getting the nod from the chief cook behind me, so I'm not going to argue. And there we have it guys, some beautiful feta black steenbras. Anyway, let's go dish this up onto our plates and see how it tastes. It better taste good. Cheers. What's happening? So that comes to the end of a delicious meal. Best meal I've had all day. Good fish, good potatoes, good coleslaw, good company. Thanks guys, I didn't do too badly. I had the boniest piece in the world. I got 4 bones. Not too bad. There are killers there. So if you are eating fish, always be careful if you are filleting them yourselves, unless you are Mr. Jamie Oliver himself, which I am not. Anyway, we'll see you all soon. I'm sure we'll be on the rocks sometime, or at least on Saturday, and we'll get another video out to you. Until then, later guys, cheers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Enjoy your supper. Cheers.